share hala kara patenji ki sawa thujina tsakam se substance abuse nita alcoholism asa hama thujina topic thenga nu hiya be kana da jinu wurin ka chunga sala na be association hada saba congregation hada saba every Sunday kasagana ji alcoholism drug addict what make us to understand more. Tita, kanya zotava bak new hamada generation after generation it has become very relevant. Morgan relevance hate Morgan important hamada zakam se jugum se hamada Morgan here the hamagan mosana why we are not able to change our color. Morgan sagan hamada here the color the kumchir sam kumchira that is because here humans wants, here are wants and needs and wishes. Wish masnu thejina bad habits, immorality, mgarhotsan gro. Is there even a kana vai zai parn ka za to just still remember hotsan holu asikum tranchelu. I think that is enough. Zala Rosanor Hollow that it contains everything from top to bottom. Tita start to the hiri Hamata Akogakam Savana dominate Sadajina. No, this is good. Why not you try? Casual Vuna Stark Savana, it leads a lot of consequences. Makam Sekelo that take group better. Hala, it is not a question of Baba Makani Huniwala to the Pachakangi Hekawale. Pachakani Huniwala, I thought of segregating 20 years above where Rulo, no love value, it involved the whole system, the whole society, the whole church, the whole association. This is the reason that our church, Pochuri Baptist Church Association in Aluveganawa Tujina, they must be silently observing. They might be silently observing, watching like a drone. Are given a gonocum jeda, amia venga man no betini marita. No, this is a really concern for us. Ani halana, noringa sada tree daksa, asa, kativa, kanane inu kanjari gaji, guzari gaji sadi. Aji piedajina, lava piedajin, strange kumjiksa piedajina, anyawana satem tadi jala, asam water rudu kasanya. The same thing for us. If anyone fall into sink in that hole, you need someone to pull up. And one of the drawback, in spite of you are falling down, as a lover, as a tree lover, is there enough as a tree that your mother Jinaben. I could pitch my lover, take you back, and they refuse to admit they are addicted. Ne, moi kane, moi kurene, motekite bit tesbi kurene. Even appearance, asana benga mue getena. They deny, and whereby destruction process of the whole system continues. Hama addictive behavior, this substance abuse, hama thujina, tremendous personal problem, a liability to the family, a liability to the society. I'm not here to educate any one of us. You all are much better as a parent and guardian, a parent and mother and father. Your father, your son should step into your shoe. No sir, no Zakamjiga, Sataji, come here the America, Nonda. Come here the son expand Satajin family unity Sandamo. Tita, it is very sorry that these people will become totally a liability. Liability must new Tejina. Asano Sagatan Zumata Akatsangam Tsara. The Gorisingam Sara, marketing of you at an English, you, and nearing a son, you. It's totally asset. Liability is an asset ni. Asset yojin it is a high quality product value asset kasawit. It may not be like diamond or may not be gold. You may not be so brilliant. You may not be so doctor, engineer, politician, anything charm you. Kita nompa nokum zet sooner hotsa do each of the walla with you more. If you are Nazaki what's the dajin hot into the hey as an of the Judanan or the Kuchu Waranabe. Kita once when a person is already into alcoholism, he will think all only for himself. Modi sadaji ikutanguna ventak sagasarana no like jugum shake chena. Which side who is my son, who is my daughter? Matoro Betoja Nyungar Zanata, I'm sure. Because that is the pathology in the brain. In Shen because I want of it. Why the church need to involve? The church need to involve here is a big role. Here church, when everything begin in the church, that is the foundation of human life. So that you take a horrible Georgina. Think that is the foundation of your life. Here the dedication of Chalan Sabe, commuting of Chalan Sabe, anything, whatever you get a blessing in your life, you give thanks to God. But you don't know how to thank your father and mother. You don't know how to thank your traitor. Paraju the one are given charu dajina no the laviza sagam jeda no kushi santa ante. That is not permissible. If you want to jungle on you. Hin hala no retreating sagam jisalana mimra. She also that please don't misunderstand me. What the reality of the fact as a doctor, my colleagues, Sosiva, Dr. Zanga, a now the society has become a mess. Is really headache for the family also, for the society also, and for the spiritual growth. And once your conception is very clear, Mamba Mafunga Pasadajina to surely Gumjinga Koronga Salagatan Chengasagatan, you should be very happy rather than rearing someone who is going to give sleepless night. Arlong Ashinga come Hitiga Zanu, Arzanga come Hitiga Zanu, Naiburanga come Hitiga Zanu. It's all throughout the year. Now how to go about it? It is for this reason that no, as a medical personnel, it is my responsibility, my bounden duty to serve the other. Hinga Hamada Viodajina. Point Kasakininga Viodajina Hamadam Zavaga Sadajina. Oh, Hada Bezave, Takasawadaga Sante. Maybe you all Noringa Montanga Mudajin, Noringa Zota, Mosin Makrotin Judika Samuri. Kitia Morula Jitui Rukashi, Kawale TV. That should not be the attitude of us. Shinta Gozagum Jeda as a Christians. We need to have each another. Love your neighbor, Damo. Number no kumze begatan no right and left neighbor no better. Can you be happy? No. Halaturu bere a very old age. A very old age. Prevention is better than cure. That's a venue. Hana seminar with you. Prevention is better than cure. Kasaka nam jegruya tavana hohai kura lagato. Pesa seguado. Kimamani jane, so many jane jola. Hadna utalebi na voting guru lagwa TV. Amagan alcoholic laga goesi gole bisi kisabi wala she. That I make sure that I found of given a joke in the dog. No, this is not the time to joke. We are a small community. In Nurina 20-30 lakh, 16, 17 lakhs population Bemong. We are hardly a handful of us. And if you go, we here Atsokum himshu, Akalakam himshu, Doji Motisana market, view of the Neurological competitions are on a way. Motisana market of Timabashu on a venori. Human resources is very costly affair. More than time call on young and human resources and Apachita one new. if you want my image you want sakza hirida mshali be taza zadia nia be halaru bereva I want to request keep in your mind that we are made in the image of God. If you wanna makum ji hiri sakza ma spiritual what hiver lots of thought when beta ma so what lots of thought when here the cheda not only once not only in Saturday but even round the clock. 저다 사대지 히리다 자나금 쓰고 와나 그 사분가 뉴 가지데 가지 취지망아 베라나모 할라 그 쓰가 잘랭아 되지는 아메워 할라 그니 government가 살려 and most of the crusaders NLTB Act 다 니아베 Nagaland Liquor Prohibition Act 다 안데카 ban saksa. If you go and see other states, hinga Osaka state them gishu, yes, they are tri-state the baby. Halambanu. What is the condition now here? What in come say Tojina? Hamata totally kulai divi, aruki ka manutiri, kawale divi, moral agatu moral divi, just that jemo. When somebody is already a lover swim satsatuna, Arazika shalok sava mago hotena sa dujina, Toka veva alcohol saleha dujin to the Tessaleta jin mago hotenda sawi de mata. Hama argument come sheva dujina marin gaza dujin rampant adulteration da. Adulteration da dujina asana ko bari mix sadajina original pure one nutuna. Mix kasaga na hamarda ani the shishi di sadewata shishi di na dewata. As a medical person I can say that kamsinga ga chalyo original nga pure ga chalyo zan da ji zawina de yun da ji yuna de. What I say this is only you as a person. Msali be mzoza da jina new I stand here from this time, if you are very flexible, every system of the society will be very flexible and will not be counted even in Naga society. What comes to the body when alcohol? Kahama gujo seva moda wa ve da kasain pike kasante. Hama tojina kasara kam hena common language, common kasara kam hevana kasa ashe modify kasaji tin. Akadaji tojina. Alom zetem le kakjuri hala kasig ni bela tejina katsa ka ju dajina akaju tejina jama the absorption big delay sabe she the liver mwa tida avova zano sangam tame katsa ka tejina absorption is within less than 1 hour liver vo dewa liver the most of it dajin liver the gateway of metabolism. Gateway of metabolism. Akas preserve BSF ko begam jeda. Shiva sosevang ko zabunga saketan is going to come these cells. The protective mechanism. Come sari thujen jala liver one detoxify sadajen cham. Come here thujen as absorption sadajen energy, muscle, brain development, then nerve development, everything. Liver is called the powerhouse of human being. Hin patient was Kazanakanina Trumtu, retiring as Handu, Kazakana. But liver is really the powerhouse. Whether it come even your complexion, the smallest, whether it come to even your skin, your digestion, your energy, your strength, everything, liver is a very, very, very important organ. Above all, what happened is that how many more liver water chinchalan as the absorption side more. But Sosiva Mota, Sabkinika show, Kumadam, the Ectapeg. To Ectapeg, go to card every night, Ectapeg, 365 to calculate Kursavito, Kimam Potology. The same as this. There is no Ectapeg or Tutapeg. The poisonous substance, the chemical substance that contains alcohol is poisonous. liver kan ka to za za with you tin modi sana ve liver ka na moda sarana ve nik singa him tsmo ko mujenga so dia begna iponga sakum tsena du prosama bedeji kana asi jamena shapri ka tsana Thorsie Colgate bar sabha grubi akhon ya to na kuntawo na hole timabu bar New Delhi tak bi akhon ya to kuntawo kwasi the liver is not like that. Moderate salu, akajinga salu. The most that is going to happen is that initially what happens is that after what you moda sanave that you you'll find when you check, sir, doctor, see, that could be new, that could be so harashi that apne la umar ki mana se, I'm 45, I'm 55, I'm 70 ho se kole. Are apne to opoda chal bhi ho jago to ta bori na. Here, once the liver gets swollen, what we call is liver the example wala example. Acho lava motor nu to khula gam jig sa dige sa thejin kum thek ra gam jig sa dige sa jo arneva motor sanave it get enlarged. Dige sa thejin arneva thejin pike phulina pelna na themo. The same thing the liver will get swollen. Swollen sadawati dosajina is not only physical examination but new. The enzymes will rise up all. And what happens is that when your malik is sick, automatically the whole structure of the body will change. What happens is that the liver swelling sadawati gallbladder, aseka, asewata voterunatimo, asenga ni busanatima. And is not able to extract. Maganaji was the yellow asaza venga the yellow terminatija. And like this, so much medicine, so much kumhinga sagat to the cures and exam. A sort of vinabe. By that time, if you don't stop, worry to generate on this venga yellow sagatana kanavina granda in you. It's very difficult. Once the jaundice appear again, it will go into big hills. It will go to fatty liver. Fatty liver that you send the Gazagum Jada Akatate Bedanati. Akatate is also too. Has Nimzaringa non-alcoholic fatty liver nga bevenio Jumatejina. A kamzuga liver tate wa beven. Ikatsak given lifestyle are given. Fatty liver te what hujin jama seva hujina cirrhosis te wanate. Cirrhosis te what hujina there are chances of even because your platelet. Fevicol kumje by more size revada fevicol kumje. It cannot hold a tendency to leak in the pipe. Bleeding can happen anywhere in the nose, in the mouth, or in the kokupevunga sagatan, anasumanga sagatan, bleeding terum heveja. And when the bleeding occur, we call it the portal hypertension. As a kazanga sagatan, unless the liver is kiram gasa sevana, mihendak sara. And once the cirrhosis, that is the stage. Liver to the mesamdio. Liver the mesamna to masevitugen cirrhosis fatty liver. Fatty liver sevitugen cirrhosis. Cirrhotic liver can produce multiple signs and symptoms. One is, we call it a stage of no return. This is a stage of no return. Fluid in the abdomen. Avovotegwa. Nongangulana worry. Asadana Jim Tritter, Tita Vavun no Dujin Kelota Vovodazina, Artomam Saranga water pregnancy, in layman's term, water pregnancy. Because the stomach, avo water, bed to, Pacha Bukanisana Puliakani to water pregnancy way to. Kasaleha Dujina. 아카줌 되지는 레쿠직 시담 와트는 때라 모라체 와드 모게나 tsarana gazarana venue. It is from the higher center. Coordination, imbalance, talkativeness. 아승아 프라도지가 프라lega ante. Today one of the things is that you can't stand straight. Cerebellum, daksakasa bevenio. Cerebellum. Aniri khe tatom dakzira. Khe tatsek wara. Tanga kasara, right nga kasara. Control center chumara thujina, wiring thujina, arashuva beven. Cerebellum daksawat chumavata. Teme sam thujina. Liver teme sam thujina automatically is going to affect the cerebellum. So when a person walk, say what the matter, Malcolm Shagum, Shura. Coordination. Coordination very important, particularly for the drivers. Because drinking and driving is become one of the menace and it's taken a very offensive. The government also ignoring a second National Highway Control Regulatory Authority ने heavy penalty मावी तरागा ना मावी माना जो driver impose ना जो जेल का आज़े ना सब कनी थोजना coordination हम आता when you are कनी ले हो थोजना काज़ा सरोते mobile हलान चले ना थो आपके किस्म बाकरे ना थो ले कुछ नो वे ना हाव चले वे ना we don't know थितो coordination हम आता of our well-being coordination hamada zanave inure chula wadio asu chuda pradio kani jma to big zave iseva jma bebe atova jma bebe cognizance impairment asanave kha tip top sadajini vona satsa maja jaga noride shikari gwav kathera mo nudoji halasana za sangwa dojin kathera na be you need a good coordination you need a good perception antangam hinave khanangam zonave Asana in what way you should walk when you are walking in the jungle. Coordination come here. Asana discipline come here. Chukuchena more rough tough what I'm sick of bone kasanga come tionu. Coordination is very important. Asana for coordination. Coordination gniakan here society msili. Coordination gniakan msili tak patekam jeda. Coordination center belong to in the brain. Areshuva. The talkativeness this is inhibitory. It also coincide with again drugs. Talkativeness kasana. Inhibition is suppressed by alcohol. Shinde alazagru, Hanania Zetania Disana Serena. New Asman Nikisangamne, Mikisata Mantazab, the other Juveloda. But that was hesitant. Something inhibitory self-control is being regulated regularly from the brain. In other words, it affects the whole brain system. Arishunga Sakatana affects Satewa Venyo. Anyway, I feel like you all feel very refreshment because I was in the directorate. District Ayush instructor visa graduate Nixon. I didn't know the graduate Samna Ayush instructor name Zamma Masana Vet Ma chain Dick Savana Chedaji Marashuda Bromdida. Mazaring a brother come to it. Double predes ma double perso he traumatego so that he got big of Pagamos there. That means his head is going to burst. So I feel that that only your is only your no not bad in you enough Santa Lida. But what service can I have more than related survey? Poor Lawrence in a version in Anselm Kazara. Monaco Zatujina Malcolm touched the Tenurle look some the service holder service holder revenue the SMS to the mother. 버츠다 사도지 서비스 거 살아ben 저는 희금지 상거 쓰이 되모 And what happened is that now let us come back again to the real one. On repeated drinking, binge drinking does happen yo. Binge drinking, B for Bombay, B-I-N-G-E drinking. Must notice repeated drinking. Repeated drinking sadewat you share not a shungam sadana. Shevna spano go nerve and what's a Hamaria Jakuna, I'm sorry. Hama zung di. Why electric current pass have it in you? Electric current pass Kasaka with you, so so much in Makabe. Tiwur level to Jenna a chigni sa, leave for such a Mama Tito in you and Kamiru with you. Leave for all about chigni that it sends a Zelevia. The Opican a salad, they live in Kashima says, Zelegate to so Zerawitida. That is called neuropathy. The nerves are becoming so resistant, so tired, fatigue, and the same goes with sexual productive organs. The ramification of alcoholic is such that it develops enlargement of the breast in the male. Because even testicular atrophy. As an also a complication, Bevan. Today we are here to come up with some certain solution and thoughts. Ikum ceremony sana khuli dajina, khula khuli ke sharing gurigna. Kinika kuru, ki rasta de kuru koina. As a family, as a small family, correct discussions on the sakate. Time may not allow. I'll go a little bit faster. And some people say, I have left alcohol, but alcohol has not left me. In short, alcohol is drinking you. Akana knows you when you. Nona comes you na. Alcohol shindaga zagam jeda. It doesn't leave. Chulan full stop new you. Sirosi sadajima zebazoda bedajin mapai hatsana be. Alambag ni pika pika chumba nuclear han. Ma complication of chip and shena. Your beloved wife ngam chaleran te waven yo. Your beloved husband ngam chaleran te waven yo. It leaks into alcoholic encephalopathy. Must you to say again, incoherent talk. Doctor more proteven saladi. That is incoherent talk. You cannot understand the language, what he's trying to speak. He's trying to say something, but it's only from the brain irritation. More sensual speech center, in you. Tita, Arashim Zan Sadajina, Kapraji with you. Teach mother, share encephalopathy, Tewale, share coma, share stainless. You need again ventilator, ICU, sadajina, artificial lungs and artificial heart breathing, sadajina, revive sandak sakoma. Kasaleka dojang megas dojina, akajuju de worry dojina, ashingam tsara, very weak, extremely weak. Akachangam ne, too weak to sit up. Sarajendak sakoma. Akasio bendak sang koma kita kana chamna be mamba wori thujina hata pazano bamitin hata khakan sawi thunda sana few of them ani wori deni chalana saleda jina she ruda jin slowly ashen charana ke beba sheba akamjuna. It may be difficult definitely kita sustain sara thujin chmar thujina. Sustain Sarah Tijin to Martijan, Shepherd Letajina Ashita Lera. Nuta PB exercise, passive movement exercise, Satajina, Maka, Makajuma Salera, and Nijimartijina. But then, sometimes it never happened always. It is too late. It becomes too late to redeem your liver, when it goes to cirrhosis. It becomes too late to redeem your sunken brain. 이래슈랑은 사고 태랭아 사거든. 고지대와 되지나 상근 사대와 되지나 redeem 살랭닥 사코마. 전박 뉴레 히리 이케바 자노금 히 kasara kapara kani he azano mo beven kani what I'm seeing one of my best friend not my best friend but one of my colleagues mangasam the stomach cancer bana the kani ma not liver transplant sadajina max abolovana liver transplant anibura ji liver sadajin mabut sadajin kani bebe tida Kurungam Rudina, Nagalamam Rudina, the liver betewatu. Can you read to Jina? Liver them hiratu. Next stage is what? Cancer the Wagunatimo. Some jigwavan transplants at the Jina, liver levature. But it is not only a megachambanu. Tita lifelong medication sajim hija. In order to give sufficient immunity no satsava agachakam hediga petajen liver survive sanaksagan. We are lucky here. I don't think we have any kidney transplant patient. Hala kidney transplant patient in name here. Angum here tita. Kidney transplant na sagetan lifelong atarasa bewinave. And it is not sure that they'll live. Yes. Community maintains such maybe they'll live longer than me also. Tita Jungasagetan, it is not without risk. Sheva Azevana Sate Dajim Saratazawi Daji in the final stage only. Hiri Tarazesik Wasasati. Tarazesik Wava Hinakomutujina, Komzaitujina, especially Kasaraka Prarak Nirea Ganasam. Whatever it may be, they will do with satisfaction of the patient. Kasagna lokazek mutu makana kamsa stage with the pain reasonable, sufficient treatment dajina. Your patient as a patient relative ngasalu, patient wasaketulu, I'm being looked after very well. Kumhedi hinno le taksanga tsudajina arlote gwabebe. Tite bori tujina alcoholic hamari da zatra sedajin sanga bebe nyo. Ashinga virumtsa arnevitz tujin no leven virumtsa le. Kaza tujina itu titia niwo goshita nine, itu niwo gosha nine. Tara jevam bana rain sadajim tsudajin and they like to eat. A stage come. Everybody abundance. Hiri Tresanurita Sadak, Hiri Jalon Langa Sagadan Shes Hosebran Kazana Sada. Stigmatization. You know, Timabu Tarajak Chicks, Amion Kazanu Tita, Mazabarim Doctor Bebe. Ti Mungawa the Nimparim Mazabari Nig Doctor, Nig Situation Business of a Nig Situation Nimza Rijmana. Doctor New. The last one in power. Manu Pakistan here, Mother Xavier, Amila protein load the Morivo, Nicky, going to Lojo, Morivo, Lojo, no Morivo. Loic a quarter of Pasaba. I wrote the dirty of Palkurudile. Serilega Diogena, Dictagatum Gazula, Dictagatum Gazarata. Andy Richard the Sana, a Grovanga second Cassis no woman. Casasa, Colongam Saratina. When we have a very short time, the human life is very short. Even when we are short, even for a few seconds, even 1 minute, we can't change a good word to come up from our mouth. Thank you so much, my sister. Thank you so much, my father. Thank you so much, Lord. Kasangan no he comes that in Taraja Halasisabe. Chega Jungam Tsudiojina. Chamarita, Marishirino Garo, Sampa teacher. And here we are talking about this drug addictively. Are you sure I'm so the work with an Zeg Buddha didn't take work with an Mcha with you till the last stage. Angukam here, Tarajaya Bedajina, if you are cured, treated for the time being, because of heavy medication, neither because of the grace of God. If you come seven and not heal here, but God has given you a second chance. God has given a second chance. He will get to make yourself right in the right direction. How to live as a human being. Modi sadajina no second chance ever get away for to chance kasoite. It don't here to second chance to muleva halan hiri. If you don't come up, Shendoga Zagum Jeda Achukasha Lovate Tijina Kazagana Shogetan to the Sojun Daxam Sojuram life reader. One of the what I've seen is that Craving CRAVINGS. Here Tujina him big exposure Pojeva Kana Sakamova she knew to the Craveria Sakamova here Reverend Pastor in the South Division Son of Venuna. Akushu level as you kill that's I love Kamaru that's Dajina, a kupi more. Is a hot you know the Hamad Sanchedi at Sagamoran, so that's all later. They drive so much. They drive so much. So got something that they cannot forget. Chigum Jigasava alcohol hamada. My driving is and in the process which will lead to crimes, more immorality, more pain, more heartache, more heartbreak, widowers, orphans, more misery, masnu kazawantaji endless. Society kujunga, anu kujunga saketan. Sekeva alcohol ajiwa tujina. I want to conclude. Live wisely, to be an asset to the society. Maybe we are all timer. 60, 70 years in maturity more. We all must live wisely, be a asset to the society, and not a liability. God bless you all. Jan 2024. Alcohol aji hambasana be. Tita question tujina. Question norika nanga pelana ben. Tita she combine satajini kazana be. Now we'll go back to kuni the most striking and the most what ame anya beka nanga tujina. What we call it sunflower. Actually, how much is sunflower? Sunflower dejina. Ani rimban marketing value sakishin daksan sunflower dakjajin. Ashasan saudejina how much is if you look again yourself also. Shan 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 province taksa Burma vakasabe Myanmar vapeda. It's mostly produced in the Shan state, Kachin state Taganji. Noringa Sakala Namo, Ante Kachin State Kamjeda, Somra area, Nutukum Jedaksa, Shan State Vana producer the Hamatage maximum. Tita sunflower, Takjiwa Tujina, maybe. I'm nearing this much more attractive. Modisatagina, cartelry, truck business, Kasari, Modisana, Nukum Hichi, the Jenny Jukse, a toy Daksakam Jeda. It's really a very serious problem which is come to our doorstep. Care stable big awareness. Let us put our thought together here. Many of our youth start to hear in what is in a Hama. Hama the status did not hear a bank and Nagalan news among us, Sagatan Nagalan Bosong, as a Kilakina police and Garanga Salu. It is unstoppable war. Asakasarina Arom Gazaka Salajina protected Tama in Tama protection Marapena. Asaksarin Jadasa, T Aksaringa Sakatana again, Paharingam Grosserida with you, Papagasa Mgrosseri, Papagasa Motisatajim Makam Sudam Tsudina. Who will be happy? You are dependent on somebody. Asaji Tsagasa, a chicknim Yeduna, 24 hours. It is totally depending on you. Asaji is some tuition time for not you. Now, whatever the consequences, Malcolm sunflower hamatujina is a very serious. A power tuition. In many forms it comes, but what is commonly known right now, commonly hamatujis sunflower which I've seen in police department when kumutujina. Like I say here about sejetikasa Chuna jigum jede kum chidi color different kabanga ruda yellow, white, green, ruda. What I've seen was it was white color bag in plastic, but again it is sealed in the showcase. Asabua kukum jigsaksa logon seal salisaka baja. Tijalan device saleka moja, Jalan device saleka dajin kanita baba seleka baja. Ti kanita baba sedajin jimavada. It can be used in various forms. Thermocol Savenue, COVID Zotova Sheviam Zaratuna, Begaji Sadajina Ku, Plastigaji, Kumchiwa de. Sunflower mother bowed over the Halasanato. Teach thermocol Kumjik Savada light the Sadaji haven't so Dajina had a great moja. What happens is that one is going into the lungs, directly it's going into the blood circulation valve. Once it goes into the blood circulation again, it's carried to the brain. The effect is more or less in the brain. Now what happens is, hello the Mosana, Hama the Mosana Sazakum Simbanutin, more complication, more beve, the Gnatina. It's a social. Motisana sign symptom, Hamarit Serana Vedutagina, symptom, sign symptom Tugina. Here I can now refer. Nor the Moti Redana that we can catch even without seeing that the social. Anira Zavanga society, social activity, participation, Sakazala Tana Vecha. Occupational, in short and big as Anna, the video. Occupational Sakatana, Markham here, Vidajin office, Nita, Lassi Javanga Salio, Kela Salu, office, occupation. Kanava Tujima, the Kelo, the Kedajina Kushuma Sana Koroza. Tita drug Juma Gatsa Seven Tujina Koronga, Ram Sanga, Ko Chubasi, Iseri Novana, Korongam Sangantana Veja. Kasalega Tujina, lack of recreational activity, Kasagaje, basketball, badminton, football, he lost interest. First of all, the most important one is Matava Karo, he doesn't have any creativity in his mind or thought to do something good for the family or for himself or for anything. Hallucination. Oh, Tuladang is more. Oh, Tuladam hallucination, hysteria, anxiety, last night depression. Depression, whatever usually is a very serious depression, another mental disease again. If you don't correct it in time, depression can lead to suicide. Depression can cause a life a young boy, a young girl. And how you notice your child below 20 years? How much below 20 years are issue development fully mjesan. And once 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 years hamari you can be sure that he is going to be a liability again here also. Muscle trading 7 position rating mumheve. Kunin la vaderunave. He studying mother cheve tuition azave azanove kayadas no shok nave did not trading with the comsumside. That means something is wrong. Here how you can detect is that your child, your daughter, anyone sitting alone a very long time. Bishi lamba ekla buhi thagyado. There was a bone na gurelebi. Something is wrong. But kalwa aibina. It will be time than Aibo. Arotai sahabarabi something is lacking. Anirigam genituna maganovanga sagetana. Akanovanga sagetana. Mother something mona zanokas heavy loaded. As if he's carrying heavy load. Makugo zogasa magononguna venyo. And this is which I want to emphasize more is this drug is gas trade new. Drug is a gas trade. Apesatsanabe, maltsanabe. Apesatsanabe, maltsanabe. Now what to do? Is I pa men niedak satatsaway mo. My mother, father used to send 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, I don't know about 5,000. But you're getting exhausted. What to do? The arts is very driven. Beggar and restless. Something dizziness, headache, lack of concentration, come here granu. To the extent that your health will become deteriorating again. And now you have to search for that. Thereby, who? Thief. Most anasada to that, so it's a Seto committed taxada. It is one of the reasons here. One of the reasons I say, just not only one. Anira Zanor Futek obsession. Kasaleho obsession. How to get it obsession? How to get it? Modi Sanataras Magunave. Modi Sadajin hit the Matasanave. Obsession kilo the Patevanave. Obsession kilo the Patevanave. And what to do? Shentoga Zakam Jeda. Rogatari Kakjuri in a society of my contribution more baby. More poverty. More thieves. Still to fulfill their cravings and desire. And Hinam Gazakara Tita, now how to come up again is another one. Now what happened is that as a church, let me complete in the last. At the church we have to be empathic. We have to make a friend. Marivoke the Sadajinakam Hedi, because as I say, human resource is very highly valuable. If you want to make a koza with the moment. Mamam Jim, so that is a material, capital size if you got the brain. Either Azapari, Azaparan come here, they will not listen. Either if someone, and I forgot to tell you, change of friends. That means something is wrong. He's trying to find out where he get source kilam ruven juma pavenyo. We cannot become as a role model. We have to be empathy. Maringa moka na jumata tarajumata tsaven. Timothy Charan, we have to be empathic. We have to be empathy, we have to sympathy, we have to love them, we have to care for them. As a church, as an organization, as a society, as a village. Then only they will come up again. And there is a way out. If you approach right in time, there is called a particular division in the medical department, opium substitution therapy. Ataragatsari jamari moti sana detoxify Modisana minus some chain sana. Atota viva it take 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 year. Tida atarawam gatsatina atarawa original wanutina ma substitute kasaka tsadajina. Che na saga rara kam hejma opium substitution therapy OST tak jivenyo. Tijaganjamata. I think this is available in all the district hospitals. And there is a centrally sponsored scheme, medical officer bebe, nurse kasa bebe, this storekeeper kasa bebe. Tia tarajamarita, you need not buy. Alevana mura. Tita chalo center collected, designated center woman atarajamari mura na beja. What happened now, I find this is a family story I'm telling. Why our Naga, what happened is that I've seen is that they don't want to bring up because of the family stigma. Oh, apne la bhai tu tawai la she, apne la bhai de motu kha she, apne la we want to show everything is shining and rosy and sparkling, but inside is all getting rotten. Slowly, you also going to get rotten. Why not we come out openly? Openly shurudajina, no. I want to save my brother. I want to save my son. Shurudajin before it is too late. Shurudajin karra. Zeshuwa tujina. Ifo le kuchi ke chozina be diksa. Norem nasha de toto oza ke vim tita. Kindly the question is asked to the house. Please ask some questions.
Mamba kanga sale, drugs nga sale, agjivan nimparin tsabe. Je kedan. Nimzaringa kingi tuejina kanga gojuju wakeda. Drugs nga tsa gji goada. Teta gjivan nimparina a kanga sale, drugs momong sale involvement jigum je sabe. Medically 아니라 physiology 아니라 사자노 과거 nature van에 저다 님빨이 많이 유다 막 craving design sak사번 저다 님빨이나 강아 가지주마 drugs가 님빨인가 자 저다 배그마 마 reason 배그라베나 못한 저다 행아 선택 그녀가 되지나 저 그렇구나베 그녀가 되지 신다 가지고 프로그램 스테이지 그 파파 논고 그자와 틱자 과거 full recover 산딕사 코셔마다
Treatable.
treatable treatable not curable
Yes.
stage 우리 up to this stage 그주는 restore 살아내나 normal health 디다 막가리 때와 되지는 normal 무룰레라 되다 상아 Kima stage
Thank you, Executive Secretary. It's a very good question. Ma'am Nasha. Yes, I'm sorry to say that I have a few patients in Koima. Tarek Zami Vonsabe, Shindaga Zagam Jeda, Nimatatra Jiva, 100-meter race at the thing, and you're member. On your mark, set, go. Digsavata, Nigsata, Jim, Digsana, Zutavada. Tis the one mother. No. First hit, the mother first prize claims at the water. The first prize claims at the guava. If you want to, as you want to name first waited. No. On your mark, the savannah, the water. Teacher next San Sanu Sport Sam Jetiman Landak Sagum Jeta. No sex is power. All human beings are the same. Nimzari Salu, Nimparing Salu. But I'm sorry to say that yes, percentage wise we cannot say. Percentage wise one Tujinum Kazara. Tita in Kasapika Hala addition Kasamu Tujina. Substance abuse in Nagaland, Tujina, 4.2% substance abuse in Nagaland, including intravenous drug users, That would do by madam. In the national level, state national level no is only 2.6%. Tinaka level 4 the revenue substance abuse. Tika zagam jeda women are not immune. In fact, if you ask again, the women are more smarter than the boys these days. Even the men between the men also these days. Even a just example room nearby in Chomjun Tida. Upon Kana Chamasan Kana Ku Ganda with the Kuni Kuni very peculiar situation is coming, where the root cause of his death. Matthew chapter 6 verse 33 says, first seek the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything will be added unto you. Here, if you also be the they really know how to take care of their life, how to lead my life, how to love my mother. We are going to stay for a short time. Percentage wise, yes, the first question, male are much higher because of their adventurism, because of their boldness, because of their habits, because of mingling with the people, mindset of Marikashi. Tita Nimzaringa Emunyo. Kuni Tuji Maritese, Tita Atarawam Lega Tujina, I have no percent. I have inquired with the Tripa Foundation. Havarundik Sagar Tripa Foundation Director Ifori Sagan, Inuri Sagan Mavakana, Modacum J. Pasosiva Kasakanikum Jisam, Belana Tita. That is very negligible. And if you give them proper counseling, Jadaksana Zalaven Nimzari Tujida, substance abuse Ashim Bakana. Tita Kawa Tujina, Shenta Hire Executive Secretary, Potiri Baptist Church, question Gona, on behalf of all of us. Cirrhosis stage, Jake Juba Tujina, Shenta Gazagum, fatty liver, fatty liver, and a packet of fatty liver, no, stop some Tujina. Achum Jake Vavana. Maybe. Tita cirrhosis, what they do to that is irreversible. But here the cirrhosis and the mode of something. But fatty liver, the mode of something. It involves a lot of mechanisms which play underlying in the human pathophysiology. But is there a simple term started with your fatty liver big pavana come hidiachi folka sa. Solanga Casabella no Nantak Tricatic Nogan. The patient got the Pai Morambara Abnella Chuta to Labinatin. Say Mogid Abnega respect Gurana Hoy, will be motive. Chuta Ula locomotive sorti Hojaita. Pahan with you. Pai Petchi the Comsets as a Paha Petchi the Comsi drink color, take a tetas of the corona of Vegas of it, mother. Moide Chuta Lali, Tia sorti Hoja. Ah, Nagulavi, no love it. Kazagam Jeda. Once we asked them to fold their legs, lie down abdomen with the proper position, come here the bulbation, come here the Satujina, liver bagarabe. Here the patient marking a vida in hot the pagas at the chair, I can no live. No liver vote. This is a warning sign. Salute. Before salute, at least fear your trader. Here comes as your treating physician. If you go down something specify again, it takes a lot of time. Ani hamari samchana kasade babdok sak niviyo nyo. Kasi kana the shenda ka zakam jeda loss of memory, time, place, and killer beben dead time. Short time memory I'm sorry. Alcoholic they have no problem memory. The first question he asks is that female we don't have to be scientific like a drought like this. We need to have a specific data. Ma percentage hazagum jekani bebe dak sakani nakalemba jumatakani publishing jesa. it is more or less nimpari vokchina. Tita nimzaringa sakitan, there are a lot of cases. Unrecorded. Nepali renikasa, when I was hit the bus station, all I see is what is number shopping sache, the nan. But more shopping sana, the other sunlight, the kushun setting. The Sheila that you and Manu Tejina, Mercer Sheila, Mava Masang assumed to. About for Lekana mother, Lekasum Tulemo, him, Juma mother. Sheila Kioshe, the Markanana. Say I may was Jashido, Coach was Coach Motalogo, didn't know he not covered the wallet. See, the family also Nimzaring as a Gatan Zarikan Yo. It's not only in Naglin, it is even if you go to Bombay, Tata Memorial Cancer Hospital, where he is 6 months here, Pepper, Konong as a Gatan liver cancer. The history is alcoholic, most of them. Tijagan Nimzaringa not a moon. Hi Nimzarina, Asam Nita, he in a pipin sugar doesn't nita, Dakasan, or a peak and I'll be a shoe wavening.
Situation the sort of an hirija runum tududi. Kumba alcoholic takagan. Kumba do they have a prolonged sickness in Aguena Muribole se Gwena Janina Murijai. Bishi Bimar Wena. Holibi Kumba do Bishi Mutukai in Aguena Ajana Murijai. To Ituhan Mutubra Mure Gwena Jane, Holibi Satan Bra Muraigi. Way Kumbadu. So it will have question they do more who do mondo. What causes them to have this achanak muralai do kina hoije?
There are 4 or 5 causes. Kasatujina, a good heart attack. A good heart attack. Kasalega doji aneurysm, a good aneurysm. Our talk is a wa mocha. Juma Putajina, no, Anas Kujua Juvenio. Jeribana, our sec Jua when you're hard and wild, I didn't know. Our sec Jua Juvenio. It was bleeding gradam that they were branches for bleeding gurala city. It will have parties you go like dear morchavo. Ectodemic question, a heart attack, ectodo aneurysm, ectodo. Acute pancreatitis. Manaka Zakam Jeda here talk Savana Majuna, Kunika Nagam Jeda. Pastor Sunda, Titachmasada Angizada Sana, well, don't believe in the modern time Angizabe, Daksana Janam Sotatum. Ah, Knavi Masakatana, Angizada Sana Kuru, Titachmanum Sotatum. Kapaganuna. Kasaleka Dujina, a good man, alcoholic, known my history clear cut. May not be drinking very heavily, may be drinking very heavily, but a very prolonged time. Also, can assume here back, so long as you hear by Tita, so dog silk regularity maintains a danger, Zerlusum comes to Matujina is could be Mavopigana, Mavonata, could be a good pancreatitis. A good bang and shock. None of it, technique is so pancreas. Fell Sadajin is the wavenue. A cabjuri. Without a good pancreatitis, Mabatsa, Avon value, cirrhosis, Achinga value, John Dis Nasalu, the one name. Tida pancreas. No hing at Salaganavan, Amtsak, Tuva. Pancreas daksa bebeja, diabetes regional insulin daksa produce samo. The insulin daksa wada chumata hiri sweating sa, exercise sa, zadaji sedentary lifestyle. That's why the Koreans, the Japanese, are zarlinga sadarang ngabe huma marida they keep on moving. Hidi yirda shitara tujija. And why I notice in the winter is that here it is especially November, December, January, February, how some it's a holiday for Nagas, for Nagaland people, for the Northeast maybe. Wedding, marriages, festival, clans meeting, Sema Chakesan Friendship Day, Leporima Teacher Friendship Day, what not, all sort of keep on drinking, keep on taking, asa, which is not good at all. Now, what I want to tell the secret of life, what the Korean one fellow say is that make your stomach into 3 rooms. Nalevo Tujina. Arna no Bakazakisana and Saulu. Korosana, Tidam Nalevo Tujin, no room, no Zek Sava room, chamber bebe. Room Kasatujina, a shape bedu. Ruma Gniwa Tuja, Jubedu. Ruma Cheva Tujina, empty Kalisaluda. We need not take so much in the late evening because just without medical or common sense. You eat so much heavy meal and sleep. Your liver, your kidney, your intestine, marita koro, oh, sagasanamo, in order to metabolize, in order to make a digestion. Tijaganaka, Zakam Jeda, Akakujure, Zulu Sutewada Satujina. The commonest one and the number one is, I think, acute pancreatitis. Pancreas inflammation, sadajin, jama septic sadajina. Kasalega tuje septicemia are very common. Achia keva worry, kamakuji worry betajin jamatakam hit dressing satin, jalan oozing of blood or maybe infections, some bacteria in the which in the directly goes septic to the heart. Heart affects sadujin, inflames sadujin, sadati, the heart can stop. Ekta cowboy to countryside that take. Tabia minishana shula sati kureneula. To cowboy nishana ula to taila kuta choda take 6. He was having 6 dogs. Taila puppy, taila kuta choda takishikoshi. Or what he does, shopping to that weekend the jata get down there. Shopping the jawludan the kikure tai kanchado. Morning, evening, Guiganiga tela toast to Panagana roll Kurin pa, but sunlight the suka Kurin Jaja Sukashi. Tai Jagana Sanda return Ayadam de Tela toast to Lola Pisarishi Bane, Kodom Kurdishi. Kudakan to Tagatum steering Kurin Sasha, so Manucha Kurigana. Manubi, I will a chance name. I told jungle dashe. Kalidala Guda Chuda Yashe, Kunge Blank Guru. Then he suddenly struck in his mind. Tala Timakta Hijashi. Abnaki. Now, Abnakange, no river, Zakasak none of it, Nori Torova. Araza, Arlota, Zarakenu, Arza, Arlota Zarakenu, Arza, Arlota Zarakenu, the upon. Toro lines on Jesa de Mari Toba Hirkinji. Tizek Saba Arzar Lota Zarkenu New Arzar Lona Kapapa. Agniwa Kana Arzar Lona Zarkenu New Arzakapar Lokapa. Kanaka Nawan Shia Sekeva the last Arzar Lona Zarkevi. Oh, Hano Satio, this is a mafshima fetting the man. The same applies to the here Arzar Lomgutsada. It is also Atarabutsari. They don't know the time. Whether it's night time or whether it's daytime, whether it's what to do and what not to do, Kumpuzek quality, Lasizek quality, a job ability, a sock quality, a Kujuk quality, as a body just had to have part of a sense of responsibility totally nil. Make it a very useful Panorica Nahamba Satajin or Nasake for hearing the Nosahina as a Kebaba Zangote. We hope may this not be the last, but this need to be repeated. Here counseling come Jeda, here seminar come Jeda, preferably send Devana, as communication come Heaven Satajina, a living on a new word Jidajina. I should say it is much better again. Anirita, Meluri, the Satajina, man do the Jola she. 그니 되진 뭐 둘산어디 밀려지나 되다 아니리아 리버 레카크상 그루리 되진 아사마 그서리 되진 it looks them for them very far 티자가나 헤드쿼터 보금 지기 사부는 사다지나 I think we need more interaction. Our times are limited. Arlonum ninyo hiri ikarian. When the situation is at your doorstep, when the war enemy is at your doorstep, enemy is no lipi ateruche dujin truck hamade is very dangerous. Tijagan no hiri. It's not only Norik nata jini hinuka zanga dujin not just as taken away. Nosa hala I should say thanks Almighty God. Pojuri Baptist Church Council Mari Mshedajin topic Hamatsedajin also interaction Kasama Sagetana. It is eye-opening for all of us. Hinga Rudajin Norihada Bebe Takumura. That is the most important one, if I'm not sure. Akniwa Tejina, we came to know each other who and who. And the third one is the topic which we are touching now is very much relevant, even for next generation to come. And if you want to live a happy, contented life or family, we need to take care of from right today.